All right, very quickly, down the line, Jacob. Jacob 1.
Based on the draft, I think Navi got this.
Okay. Bamba?
Navi.
Navi?
Your bench to be the hero rotating around.
That's when the Slardar or the Beastmaster goes into jungle, or the Slardar rotates out of lane, right? That's when Phoenix covers that.
Arstyle, his first movement in for a fight. He's going to get avalanche tossed. Arstyle very, very low. That last attack is just going to be enough from Hanskin to reach it with the timber chain. Hanskin, the aggro now coming out from the ancients. A little bit of trouble for him. Snako also dropping down low with that toss forward. Then he actually body blocks Snako unwillingly. So it ends up being a 2-for-1 trade-off in favor.
That's all that matters in a situation like that.
Yeah, Dendy's still not having boots, and obviously pre-level 6, you're not really impactful.
Swindle's dead.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. With the control as well, maybe it isn't enough damage. Swindle's making his way back to tower, but Arstyle and Diddy Ra putting their bodies on the line. Another crush available, and the damage Swindle's down to 32-20, back but to the tower. But it's still not enough. That control from Navi is just so...
Because it looks tempting. And in the old offlane, you could get away with something like that, but nowadays, everybody is so on point.
Limp. Magic Missile's going to stun him up here. Denny right behind him, but Limp tossing him back. Doesn't really give a good timber chain option. And that means Denny cannot inflict the last point of damage. And even with the help of Z-Freak, Snako dropping down very, very low. With the toss as well, he can't Icarus dive away. And Limp able to claim himself another kill.
That was sick. That was really well done by Limp. He doesn't panic at all. He manages to throw Dendy back, who's opted to go for 2 levels of the timber chain early, which is pretty curious, considering most of the time you're going to level the Whirling Death against melees.
We saw that, did you see that build earlier from Timbersaw? We maxed out Timber Chain.
Dendy. There's another avalanche toss. He can't chain up. He actually misses all the trees.
Yeah. Okay. This is what we were talking about, is the tiny, just the burst damage potential that he has. He doesn't really care about the reactive armor. The rest of the lanes are going fine. They might pick up a kill on Chessie at bottom though.
Yeah, Chessie's definitely dead. Thought he could challenge General, but turns out, wait, the extra hero's there.
Technically, Z-Freak's able to pick it off, so he'll sacrifice himself. Fairy Fire expended. Arstyle's still a little bit far behind him, but with the movement speed, okay, maybe that's going to be taken away by Z-Freak. Magic Missiles off cooldown, but Z-Freak makes it to the Fog of War, away from Arstyle, away from the Beastmaster Boar. The Boar's actually allowing him to dive in with the Wave of Terror. They got a little bit of vision and the stun, but it's not enough damage. He goes down to 11, and now Limp looking for a kill. He's chasing up after Arstyle. Snako's going to turn on the stun ray. He'll find himself a kill, and then straight TP out, while Limp still hunting for Arstyle, will not find him.
Into this game, whenever you give up a hero like Phoenix, that's what you're walking into.
It's funny how, like, Chessie.
Yeah, they're going to roar him while he's in the middle of Rage. Arstyle's able to get the stun. And it's actually Axis at level 1 is the last
This might be an opening, though. Limp is invis. He has that blink dagger. And more importantly, the Slardar is no longer there.
And General's also already quite low, so Avalanche toss, 4-4 combo, enough to instantly pop the Beastmaster. That's a huge kill beating into that tier 1. Where are you going to come in? Limp at least has a small surprise sitting inside of him. That's going to be the live stealer. They look over to Diddy Ra with the blink avalanche toss. It goes on to Arstyle. He'll get his stun off. Snako couldn't keep him alive long enough. And now with Icarus dive into the Nova, you burn the Angus Immortal over on the Slardar, but it's complexity have enough to keep fighting. With a toss up Z-Freak, it only really hits the creep wave with the Necro box, who keep the chase going. But as General up near the ancient area, being battling up against 3, there's no one to really help out here. The tier 1 tower is still taken. Chessie will take out a double kill.
That was so well done by Limp.
They look for an opening, but they don't have vision. With Hanskin's Observer Ward, they see Dendy moving to the tier 1 tower. The Radiant scans come up with their thing, and now, well, they find Arstyle. And Arstyle, okay, it's like General was sitting there waiting for him to swap.
They get a hero making it 4 versus 5, but they can't immediately challenge further because they have to deal with the split push.
That's a long jump in, going running Swindles. That Ravage going to hit perfectly with the Chain Frost. Hanskin just trying to ensure
that fight.
They're coming for Swindles now. The Dire Observer Ward makes sure they know exactly where Swindles is, farming up the camp, but he's completely unaware of this. So they jump in, amplification, and they come in forced, even committing the Roar to ensure this Tidehunter goes down.
Yeah, that's just sort of like mass rotation. How are you going to expect that they can farm up for the next 30 seconds or so? The Ravage is going to be back up for complexity at that time. So now it's coL's turn. Like the ball is in their court.
Jump in. Goodbye, Snako.
That damage.
That's going to be Diddy Ra.
Goodbye, Z-Freak.
Can Diddy Ra actually chase him down the hallway? Z-Freak makes a break for the trees. Diddy Ra, okay, he's going to get the crush. The Sun Ray's coming in as well, so Z-Freak did his job.
Yeah, he knows it. He's like, my life for the tier 2.
He actually managed to pick up his Blink Dagger just before he died too, so there was no money lost for a Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, that's actually
She still has more net worth than the VS, but Hanskin gonna lose out a little bit here with the Timber Chain forward. The list just gets disintegrated. Lives BKB will protect him for now, but R-Star's still here. Remember, they can swap him back if they want to, which is exactly what they do. Now looking over to Limp, R-Star, where's that stun? Chetzy raised up. He's got no real target to go for, so he just throws it at Swindles, but the jump comes in. General's right there, again with the Timber Chain forward. Swindles and Chetzy being controlled up. Diddy Ra looking for any kind of bash, amplification. They need more damage to come. They've already taken 3 heroes. Swindles, they're splitting up their targets. Now Navi, Diddy Ra's gonna be moved over. The Blink's available, but there's no mana for a crush, so he just amplifies, blinks forward, and allows Tendi to do the work underneath the tier 3 tower. Complexity lose 4 for the cost of a VS.
Complexity are definitely, they're down right now. They need the sort of like amazing Ravage to get them back into the game, and you're not unlikely to get it, let's say, with just a Force Staff. You need the full Blink surprise initiation.
Yeah, I think
Like
coL are
Navi's
just kind of tired of this right now.
Navi's ready to fight. Complexity, Swindles on the front line. Arsenal, she swaps Chetzy in underneath the tier 1 tower. The Ravage will blow out, hitting heavily on the 4 with the Lynch ulti as well.
What an ult!
The VS and let it go. Seafreak all over Navi. The crush will be there. Dira will finally take care of it. The Dandy still alive and kicking with that Chakram. Is making a difference. Taking it away. The play turn. Dira, the crush is available. He needs to get a Dandy. Can't do it.
Unbelievable.
But now he actually has to retreat back to the tier 2 tower. The Chakram will fly with him. General's still on the run. He can't blink for 6 more seconds, but they're run the wrong direction. He's going to run over to the Observer Ward, and now they see where he went. They caught a glimpse of R-Style for a moment, and General hawks up, makes a break for the trees, but he's blinked on cooldown. General again stops moving, and this means that Lim will at least find the kill. He'll trigger up the Necro books, but that just becomes money for Complexity.
Yeah, he was
and your right-click damage isn't going to really add anything.
You don't right-click the tower as Timber saw. It's just not something you do. You burst down the waves, but you don't do the dirty work yourself.
Well, speaking of dirty work, it's going to be trouble for Snake.
Okay, you should go for the Roshan right now for Complexity. That's your best Rosh hero.
Supernova. You, as the Radiant side, try and push mid in, and you cut the enemy team off from their base. Back.
Down for a minute, but he does have buyback available. The TP's coming in from Navi. They need to defend their base with an Aghanim Scepter on Limp. It won't take long for Complexity to rip through this tier 3 tower, but where's your initiation? General jumping forward. He's got Raw, but they want to go on Limp. The BKB triggers, however. Dira goes for the crush. He gets the back to it. The Ravage will pop off, but when the Chakram's down, then he's done enough damage. Seafreak's going to let that ultimate go, but Dira, the physical damage is too much. The Icarus dive forward, fighting Hanskin over in the tree line. Again, this damage is just so brutal. The Infest into the Dark Troll Summoner. That won't live for long, but Chetzy tries to trap up Diddy Ra. The bash is there. He can't actually TP himself out. It was the only thing that would have stopped him. And it's a team wipe in favor of Navi. A triple kill for Dendi. And the choice, do they go
to stay up at all? It just becomes so hard for you to fight around that area.
R-Style, there's just swap. He goes on Limp, but Limp very quick over on the blink. Able to get himself back inside. The walls, the radiant base. Swindles jumps out, gets the Ravage on General and R-Style. R-Style dropping down low. Did arrive to get the stuns, keeping Chetzy away, but not for long. He's able to bring down the captain of Navi. And now Swindles still low. The Sun Rays kicking out after Staneko already stuns up with a Supernova. But Danny comes back into the fight. Gets himself a double kill. Limp fighting strong, but you got Aegis Immortal plus Cheese. Aegis gonna burn. She's still available for Danny, but if he keeps being stunned up, he may not get it off, but he gets it off. Then with the Chakrams, the double on Limp with the crush of Diddy Ra. And a triple kill for Danny. Chetzy gonna try and man fight through all of this. Diddy Ra's ready to go again. 3 seconds till Blink takes back off cooldown. The double Chakrams fall, but they buy back on the tiny Chetzy. So nobody goes down. The whirling death is there from Danny. An ultra kill for him. He's staring down Seafreak. The Chakram, the second one's able to reach. The first one, however, does not, so there's not enough damage to kill off that crystal.
The last Aegis
They may have found an opening. Diddy Ra's moving down. Swindles forced off in 1 second. Amplifications up. Swindles turns, gets hit. In fact, now in a world of hurt, he lets the Ravage go, but he's already dropping down low. R-Style. The Nova is here as well, and Swindles caught the wrong side of the tracks. They're going to toss Diddy Ra back over just to help them kill off Swindles.
Bye-bye, Swindles.
Extra bash. So it's a 1-for-1 trade-off, but you blew your Ravage. Your Tidehunter is down. And you lost one of the tanky 5 heroes of Navi.
They lose their defense of the high ground.
They've got the biggest ultimate of all, man. Z-Freak has now got more net worth than Swindle Balance. And he's picked up an Aghanim Scepter on the Crystal Maiden.
BKB Ag CM, as long as she doesn't get bashed, she can kind of do a lot of damage.
Or roar.
See, this is the true 3 position of Complexity.
All right, here we go.
Now they jump in. The jump, can they do it? There goes the ultimate. And Dendi, well, he's going to get roared up, acting out. Well, he's going to Timber Chain himself out. Chetzy is locked in with Diddy Ra. Limp looking to do the damage, but Diddy Ra can finally open up, toss out, and out outside of the base. So it's still only Swindles to step, but Denny's entering in. Chessie has to arm and toggle Denny in a little bit too deep now. Can't find a perfect chain out, but Alstar's dropping in the swat, the real carry. Z-Freak right underneath Navi. He'll get timber chained to death, and they just beat through the base.
Aghanim Scepter dropped here.
Yeah, where the hell is that? What is he talking about? Either way, it's gonna be in they go. Shiva's guard up, try and stop this chase out. The Crush will be there on limb. The Force are buying him to space as Zero also getting stunned up, but it's not enough. That's 100 seconds without your Tiny, and Navi's going for the GG push. The tier 4 towers are the ones that are exposed, or do they actually finish it up properly? They're gonna go in for Megas and wait for Complexity to come out and try and fight the double chakra spawn. Chessie battling against Zero, but the Nova is down. Swindles can't take care of that one. General still trying to body block and keep them in range of the Supernova. It's not going to happen. The swap's there. Arstar sacrificing himself to make it work. With the Sunray, Swindles is burning at the moment. It's a Tide Hunter. It's a fish out of water.
There is no escape.
Locked inside the
We bought the co-scepter.
Maybe now. Taneko gets the vibe. No, he cannot.
Douse that Firebird.
He's going to go down. Navi's still trying to finish up the racks. The buyback is from Swindles. They are fighting until the last man. They want to make sure that Navi know they're not going to get this game one of this best of 3 easy. Well, I say that. General's now here with an Aghanim Scepter. We're ready to go for the Roar. The implications on Chessie and Denny. He's already back to full life. There's the Roar on Chessie. The double shark drums. The Lynch holding going to bounce around Chessie. He's going to toggle. Going to leech the life. Duras still trying to man fight this. He gets a ton on Chessie, but is it going to be enough? No, it's not. Duras actually going to go down. Now General, isolated by Z-Freak. They're going to lose the Beastmaster as well. Navi, they got 4 heroes.
Maybe you can make your dreams come true.
I think Complexity are looking for exactly that.
The thing is, you can't force the buyback on the starter. It's too hard. The Timbersaw will just keep chakraming you out, and you don't want to go high ground against that Phoenix. He's just going to keep sunraying. You don't want to commit BKBs just to go for the tower. Instead, go for the Roshan. It's still one of the last plays that you have remaining. Navi are still in a really good position just because they didn't have to commit very much. They still have the buyback available on a lot of their heroes.
Navi's coming to the pit, but they're way too late. Roshan already belongs to Complexity. They got Cheese on the ground, they give it to Swindles. He drops his TP scroll as they find an opening as Chessie moving forward. And Denny just trying to chain himself away. The swap. Wow, that pulls Chessie in deep. The Rage gonna wear off. They're moving over. Where's that Roar from General? There it is with the Necro Books. Chessie won't have a lot of mana to work with. And in fact, no life. 88 seconds on the sideline. Buyback available. Hanskin locked down by that Nova. And in fact, Snake will come back to finish the job. He actually blades him down. He bought it and killed him instantly. Style points here, and Swindles, oh, he's in trouble too. It looks like Complexity, they're losing everything. They're trying to buy it back, but money won't buy you love right now. Navi take game number 1 of this best of 3 series, and Complexity, they had the easier path. Navi had to fight hard this morning, and now they're having to fight deep into the night here in Frankfurt. But they still take game 1 in 51 minutes.
Yeah, just 1 game away now for Navi to make it into the playoffs here for